Right now at noon, Georgia is under a state of emergency heading into the weekend. Governor Kemp activating the National Guard after last weekend's violent protests in downtown Atlanta. 1,000 troops are now on standby to help guard the city and its businesses if needed. The state of emergency is set to run through February 9th. All of this in response to the development of a new Atlanta police training center. Last week, a Georgia state trooper was shot in the wooded area being cleared out for construction. The GBI says a 26-year-old demonstrator fired the shots and was then shot and killed by other officers. The agency is still investigating the circumstances there. The order of the National Guard came last night ahead of new developments in a high-profile police brutality case. Today, nearly 400 miles away in Memphis, Tennessee, authorities are expected to release video showing the traffic stop that led to the death of 29-year-old Tyre Nichols. The 5 officers involved have now all been charged with second-degree murder. Just in the last few hours, we learned 4 of the 5 are now out on bond. NBC's Tom Lamas is in Memphis now with the latest.
Memphis bracing and officials begging for peace as video is set to be released showing how 29-year-old Tyre Nichols ended up like this and later dying while in police custody.
Our family is grief-stricken.
Overnight, a prayer vigil at one of Nichols' favorite spots, a Memphis skate park. His mother sending this message to the city.
I didn't see it, but from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace.
5 fired Memphis police officers have now been charged with several crimes, including second-degree murder, aggravated assault, and kidnapping.
The actions of all of them resulted in the death of Tyre Nichols, and they are all responsible.
The footage, which has been viewed by Nichols' family and their attorneys, but not yet made public, shows a January 7th traffic stop and a confrontation with those officers. Then, an alleged beating the family describes as similar to what happened to Rodney King. According to the family's attorneys, an independent autopsy found Tyre suffered from extreme bleeding caused by a severe beating. But it's still unclear exactly what happened. Police say they pulled Nichols over for reckless driving around 8:30 p.m. that night. A confrontation followed. Pepper spray was used, and Nichols fled on foot.
There was another altercation at a nearby location at which the serious injuries were experienced by Mr. Nichols. After some period of time of waiting around afterwards, he was taken away by an ambulance.
Nichols would die 3 days later. The incident now being investigated by local, state, and federal authorities. 2 members of the Memphis Fire Department who were part of Nichols' initial patient care were also fired while an internal investigation continues.
He absolutely will plead not guilty.
Defense attorney Blake Ballin is representing former officer Desmond Mills Jr., who posted bail overnight.
You haven't seen the video, but I'm sure you've seen that photo of Tyre Nichols in the hospital.
I have.
When you saw that, what did you think?
It looks like somebody crossed a line, and I believe the proof will show that Mr. Mills is not one of the officers that crossed that line.
The Memphis community angered, saying true justice goes beyond these charges.
This is not about race or color. This is about a race against the injustices that's called police brutality.
And so we did talk to Atlanta police, who say they are ready to support any peaceful protests. President Biden also just issuing a statement extending condolences to the Nichols family. He says there must be accountability, but says he joins the Nichols family in calling for peaceful protests and that violence has no place in seeking justice. The video is expected to be released tonight. You can follow the latest developments with us on the 11 Alive app. It is free in your app store.